Alright, so I'm continuing on Horizon Zero Dawn, the final chapter. Now, I believe this is leading towards the last mission of the actual story itself. I finished up the Frozen Wilds story in the last video, and I'm going to complete this story in the main story quest of the game. The DLC stuff is finished. Expansion of the DLC is finished. So, I'm going to continue on the rest of the game story. Hopefully, I don't have problems through this gameplay and I can actually finish the story in this gameplay. If not, I'll make a video 7, the 7th video of Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, this is not a playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, this is just gameplays. So, from beginning to end, I started to play the game and made upload videos. But it wasn't a complete playthrough, so certain things were skipped. Otherwise, it would have been a hell of a lot more videos than this. This is just a fire build, ice build, gameplay, trying to find a fire build and ice build while playing the story and the DLC at the same time. This is basically to honor the Forbidden West that will be arriving this year. So, that's the main purpose of these videos. It's not a playthrough, a complete playthrough. Just enjoying Horizon Zero Dawn and the Frozen Wilds while waiting for Forbidden West and seeing if I could get a fire build and an ice build strong. I need those purples, 50s and highest purples. So far I've been getting a lot of 40s and 30s. I don't like that. They should have been giving me stronger drops. And I think on extreme they're going to give me the drops that I want as standard. My performance wasn't that great and very hard, but for some of them they were, and I believe the game kind of RNG me like a piece of garbage that it is, no matter how many times I did so many missions over and over and over again, for especially the Ravagers. And it just keeps RNG me, giving me low drops. No 50s and above purples, just 40s and 30s. But once we beat this game on this very hard mode, a lot of unlockables will be given to me for beating it on this mode, as well as the ability to probably get those higher mods that I want. If that's not the case, and it still gives me 30s and so on, I'm not even going to try on it to get those higher purples. Because that means on just standard hard mode, it'll give me the same thing on extreme mode. And what's the point of even trying to get higher drops on those extreme modes if you're gonna get it on hard anyway? So I'm having getting the 60s or the 59s and the 55s like I want on those modes. I got most of my 50s and 60s on hard mode. So that just tells you, like, you either have to increase your performance on extreme and very hard, or the drops are just pure RNG and you can't do nothing about it. So I'm not even gonna try if it's pure RNG on extreme mode, struggling and fighting and wasting resources to survive, and I still get shitty drops. I'm not even gonna waste my time on that. I'm just gonna go back to hard mode if that's the case once I play this game on extreme mode from the start, after I beat the story. So without further ado, I'm going to play this game. And I'm going to check everything right now, see if I got better mods from the last playthrough. And during that process, I'm just going to cut my mic and then play the remainder of the main story. Hopefully I don't got any drops to upload, and I'll be able to complete the video today. Otherwise I'll complete it tomorrow or later on today. Depends on the situation. All right, so I didn't get an extra an extra, but it wasn't on it wasn't for this bow. It wasn't for the Banuk strike bow. I think it was for this. I got an extra 59% handling plus chair. That was probably the only 59 I have, and I remember I got another mod. It was a 50. It was either a 50 or a 47. And I got it from beating the bear at the end. But it was a 50 or a 47. So that's not that bad, but I wanted it to be an actual 50. If it was a 47, it's okay. But I wanted it to be a 50. So I did get something good. I got a 59, and then I got a 47. I'll probably have to go back to that video, but I remember I got something in either in the 40s or in the 50s. I think I got two things. So I'm just gonna continue this video on and see what happens. I won't even try to mod anything or check anything. I'll just go through the main story now and try to complete this game.
Look out below! Leave something else behind. Lightning's trouble. I'd have to ditch something. No room. Useful. So this is as high as we go? Okay. Good. I can use this.
way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. I'll find a use for you. Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
there.
Correct.
what you've got, Gaia.
See what I mean? You see what I mean? I knocked off every damn piece of part on this damn Stormbird. Yeah, it still gives me 45s and 40s.
Snow haze. White as bone.
I'll try this game on extreme and
It's not that
see
dark.
what it gives. I'll fight a Thunderjaw, I'll fight a Stormbird, I'll fight all the hard beasts, and see if it's still giving me 45. If it's still giving me 45s coming towards the middle of the game, I'm not even going to go towards the middle of the game. I'm going to just look for these monsters, these machines, and fight them. And keep fighting them until I'm satisfied that I actually get a 50 or higher. If I don't get a 50 or higher, there's no point in playing this game on the extreme mode to get it. Because you really have to get specific type of kills. Or kill them at a certain speed. Like, no man, I'm not doing that. You gotta see certain people like cheat, or they like completely mod the game enough that and play it so many times that they don't have to worry about that anymore. This is pure RNG based on what I'm saying. The RNG, you can knock off every piece of the armor and hit them in the face or in the chest or whatever after it comes off. And you'll still get 30s and 40s. Regardless if you're on hard mode, very hard mode, or I'm not even sure if extreme. I've been getting this since freaking hard mode and very hard mode. So I'm gonna keep pushing forward. What I'll do is I'll switch off anything that's below, that's in the 30 and give them all 40s. If it's in 40s, it's fine. The weapons I use the most, they have 30s on them, I remove them. I just dismantle them. No need for me to use 30s anymore. See, for this the game only gives you like 27. Maybe, I think the max on this for her spear is 30%. The most you could get from this game is probably 30% towards her spear. I don't think the game's giving you anything more than 30%. Yep. Alright, so everything has 40s and above on it. Alright. So these are the weapons I'm gonna put. Shock. Tear and puncture. Alright. Damage. And I guess shock. Same here. This is corruption, shock, and freeze. Corruption, shock, and freeze. I want to put fire. Freeze. It does increase the tear. Well, contradict freeze. Alright, so everything else I have on, I think I could just get rid of. Let's see, try that again. And handling. Handling interior. Alright, should be good. What I'll do is I'm now going to go to my inventory of mods and dismantle stuff that I don't need. If I don't, if it's in the 30s, I'm dismantling it. Actually, if it's below the 30s, I'm dismantling it. Any of the purples that's in the 30s and above, I'm just gonna sell those. But if I sell them in the shards, then they might give me is probably less in the shard. Let's see. Value is 50. Well, let's see. We'll see. I don't think I need the rope caster anymore. But I need a lot more blaze. So I won't use this either. I'll probably have to farm a lot of blaze coming towards the end of the game. And let's use up, I only have 16 echo shells for this. Might not be a good idea. Alright. There's the ice rail. Alright, so bombs. This. And this. Alright. And switch uniform. And go stealth.
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't... You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Damn it. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck. You are clear to proceed.
Mind your footing.
That's my way across. It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't...
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
But when is he going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt. You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak out? Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you?
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of 1,000,000,000 operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor. Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. A single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Cleansing atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. death. The master override doesn't override.
I keep finding these power cells. What do they do? You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
So how do I stop Hades?
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence. And you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Divine timeline. Define Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it. Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I'll remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing? Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Fearless. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing.
Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in Shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of Shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O Shadow of Prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
I need to warn the Sun King about the attack. Guess my best way of getting to him is through Erend.
So based on this, I gotta say, I don't think, yeah, I don't think it's gonna end in this video. It might be a seventh video. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the Luminous Shadow is the final part of the game, and Bitter Climb was a different section of the game. I thought they would be shorter, but the dialogue was much longer, and I had to do a lot of climbing. But maybe. But here's the thing: I gotta go through Erin's entire goddamn mini quest before I can even reach to the end of the game, the Looming Shadow. So what I'll do is, after I'm finished with Erin's quest, yeah, after I'm finished with Erin's quest, I'm just gonna stop it there and then continue Looming Shadow, the final part, in the last video. I'm gonna see if I could help Erin really quick and complete these missions as fast as I can. Like super fast. Make sure I have it fast. Check all the weakness of the enemies, the machines that he's fighting. He has no weakness. They have no weakness. And shock is his weakness. So I'm gonna put on weapons that have shock. Shock rail. The problem with shock rail, it actually does damage towards you. You know, I'll try, but I won't use rapid fire.
Not gonna be a problem overriding the food.
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help. Come on over here and have a word.
Forget about traveling light.
I really don't like using shock rail, don't like using it. I'd rather use fire than shock.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I assume help Erin.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Yeah, I'll get started and then I'll see if I could complete his mission real quick. If his mission turns out to be long as hell, I might not end it. I might end it right halfway in between his mission. I don't think his mission with his sister was that long from last time, but we'll see.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left and... No, search... Shadow... Yeah.
All right, but after...
Sounds... Come on.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cliff. almost there. Hey, this is it. Where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Carja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Carja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Why they wanted this. Why take an ambush? These guys aren't Shadow Carja. They're from my tribe, the Oseram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
On me!
No mercy! For the vanguard!
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it. Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife, and a rock with blood on it. So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre. These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough so it could have been anyone, even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
built metal cities. Now they're nothing but scrap for that Oseram village up north.
Long day today.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. A guard, not the town crier. We were supposed to refuse Jiran when he said the sun demanded blood. And yet we pay the price.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be, without further delay.
That's good. I have something urgent to tell the king.
Then you shall have your chance. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram get special treatment, and now outlanders from the savage east? Possible interest could the Sun King haven't heard?
Passed by some outlander woman? Honest. I've been here for 2 hours, and Miss Nora goes to the front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
The killers who attacked the Nora. I've discovered that they're a faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient weapons, machines that corrupt and control other machines. They want to use them to strike Meridian. I've been to their base, due west of here, in the mountains. When they come, it will be from that direction. But the thing is, they're not coming for the city itself. It's difficult to explain, but the real target is the Spire. If they get it, they'll raise more of these ancient machines from the ground, more than we'd ever be able to stop.
What you're saying echoes reports I've received from Murad. A Shadow Carja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. When will this attack come, do you know?
I'm not exactly sure.
I will order reinforcements to the fortifications along the western bluff of the city. As for the Spire, I shall endeavor to protect it. But not at the expense of Meridian itself.
But it will be soon. Any day now.
And we will do what we can to prepare. But in the meantime, Ursa is my highest priority. Please, help me find her.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Alright, so based on what's going on, I thought it would just be Eren would liberate Eren's sister from Shadow Carja. But it's not just that. Apparently we have to do Dervahl's little stupid mini quest too. And what a pain in the ass, man. I thought I was nearing towards the end, but apparently that's not the case. So I'm gonna see if I could get to, I mean, the whole purpose of this video is to get better purples. I think I have a decent amount. I can use specific weapons without having every single one of my weapons have 50 and aboves. Not every single one of them have to have 50 and aboves, but that was the whole idea. You get a lot of fire and ice builds, and most of the weapons I'm using right now are fire, and requires fire. This requires fire. This requires fire. Requires fire. And her uniform also requires fire. Fire and ice. So this is the one I have on to resist fire if I ever take fire damage. But these are the ones that I really want to upgrade. I need to get the Adept version of these ones. I have the Nor Protector Adept. I need to get the Maneuver Center Adept. But before that, I need to get the right type of mods to make the Silent Ice Hunter and the Blazon Master to the highest priority. So what I'll do is I'll try to. Those aren't necessary. You know what? Let me remove that too. And this. Everything's off. Back to inventory. Get rid of anything that's green. Go blue. Alright, so back to uniform, and I'll put Silent Hunter is good, and freezing is good. Sight, melee. Melee. 18 and 6 range. Alright, so can't see you, can't hit you, not that much range attack. Or melee. That's good. Range and wait, hold on. Range and freeze, alright. That's good. Melee and freeze. Wait a minute. Range and freeze, melee and freeze. Alright, yeah. Should do. Alright, and now for fire. Should get some range. Melee. And then freeze, melee, fire. Melee. Not that great, but it's what I gotta deal with right now. I have better mods. The best ones are on the character I have on now. The secondary best ones are on her, on this uniform, and on this uniform. And then additionals are for sight, so enemies can't see me. And a dev version of this, I might as well put it on this because this is the only other adept I have. Let's see, range, freeze, stealth. What I'll do is, look at that. Let it freeze. And melee, not good. Let's try this. The only one I see that has more melee on it. Range. That melee is bad. Alright, so melee here is not that great. Although the mods I have are kind of worthless. I mean, I really like this uniform right here. It's pretty cool. Should put more stealth on here. But as for all the uniforms, there really is no need for the new Ice Hunter Heavy. Yeah, I really should get rid of these other ones. The country lives on Heavy. The thing that says Heavy on it, it doesn't say Master on it. I really should get rid of it. I already have the Master versions, unless I don't have it. So what I'll do is, I'll get rid of it. Oh, I can't get rid of it. Let me see. Maybe I can. I could drop it. No, I'll sell it. Alright, so we'll have to continue with, his quest, free, sister, then proceed forward to Duval's quest. Now, I'm not going to do Duval's quest. I thought I was only going to be able to do errands and then go towards land again. But, apparently I'm not going to be able to do that. So, I guess it's just some errands quest right now. So all I could do. You know, I'm pretty sure I've been playing for about an hour now, and I'm surprised it hasn't lagged on me and crashed. But that only goes to show you there's no guarantee
That'll help.
First hour. It's not going to stop us or anything. And it's going smooth now, so I'm thinking maybe I should hop off and then jump on the control. If it's going smooth, it might not play so smooth once I go on control. I really want to get this game done and over with.
Let's do this. Can't carry more. These will keep. Tough, but I'm used to it.
I mean, I'm probably going to terminate the mic and then
Marad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
An opportunity to share a drink there. There's a man who knows how to enjoy it.
There's plenty of work here, but none I like.
No sign of Marad's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna buy any of the stuff from these people.
Nora, huh? You people went there for.
Might actually have to make 2 videos because if I remember correctly, she hasn't been part of the lodge yet. And if they're a adept version of the lodge, adept versions of weapons of the lodge, then that's another thing too. So this video will have to be split into 2 sections. One, her finding Aaron's sister, the other for the ball ending. And then later on, maybe sometime down the road, I'll get a different version on my own from the lodge. But the whole point is to get freeze and a fire build for Aloy and for the weapons. Now the lodge, if I remember correctly, the lodge only gives these weapons: the blast, ropecaster, and warbow. Now I don't even hardly use the warbow since I got it, but I use these 2. So just like before, once I join the lodge, I'm only going to purchase these 2. So is that necessary to make yet another video just to do lodge stuff? Not really. It was only to do the story and the DLC and get stuff along the way. So the lodge stuff I'll do on my own time, and I'm pretty sure that version of the lodge, I'll put it in the next video once I upload that. And I'll see once I go to the merchant in the lodge. To find the operative. So we're going to find
Hey, Nora. I bet she's decent with a bow.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those.
Actually, there is something I'm trying to fix. I should have fixed that from the beginning, the audio. I don't want the game's audio, the music, to supersede the dialogue. I keep it down for 50. And effects, I keep the dialogue up to about, say, 80. No, sound effects, keep that down to about 60. Speech, I'll keep that to about 80. No, 70. Yeah, those both to about 60, and then speech will be to about 80. No, I put speech to about 70. That's fine.
Kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff.
Nope, still low. Alright. I keep speech to about 80. Knock the overall music down to about 50.
A spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
And my men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
But now I can't hear that, now I can't hear, like, the music too well, either. So unlike other games, this is very sensitive. The overall music is very sensitive. So let me get that up to about 60. Should be fine. Still can't hear it that well. Try 70. Maybe it's the FX. Alright, I'll put it down to 50. Overall music to 50 and then bump the FX up to about 80. Nope, that's not it either. Alright, so apparently music has to be about the same as the speech. What the hell? You really have to have this thing nearly up to 100. See, now you can hear it. It's like so high. Alright. I'm not gonna do that. The music is too damn loud. So what if I can't hear so much of the stuff when I go to the map? That's fine. I can hear a little bit of it in the background. That's cool with me. I'll get it to about 80. I really want to knock it down to about a significant amount so that I don't have to hear like if I go into speech, like in-game the sound, in-game sound. No, I'll knock it down to 70. I don't really need to hear it that much. And the speech, I don't want their speech to overpower my speech. So, screw it. Everything will stay at this value. I originally adjusted it prior to this, but then I guess it went back up to default once I started the game again. Maybe that wasn't even that. Maybe I didn't even do it to begin with.
Full already.
It really is too bad I can't jump on top of these things. I can't ride them. They have to do that in the Forbidden West. You have to do that in the Forbidden West. You have to.
Perfect. Should have brought a cart. Need them soon enough.
was mad funny. She just automatically got off. She didn't even get off the horse. It just showed her not on the horse. I guess they can't do attention to details all the time.
Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. Probably experiment.
After I rescue Aaron's sister,
Maybe I
I'm
can use
gonna
them to make some trouble.
end this video.
I'll go in first.
Durval will
Hold
be
off
on the
until fighting
7th, and
starts.
well,
All right.
as well as the
Got your
looming
back.
shadow at the end of the game.
This one's already going cold.
Durval's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Yeah!
hurt you now!
Let's find her.
Looks like that's all of them.
Should give me the upper hand.
I tried to tell you. Can't say I didn't. Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Ursa!
Aaron? Durval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why
This
didn't you
is
come for me?
hilarious.
I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
It's
No,
hilarious.
baby.
You can actually
I got a
watch this
message from
cutscene
Durval saying you wanted
through
to
her
parlay.
focus. It's hilarious.
I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Durval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Durval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
This is awesome. To watch this cutscene with her in focus mode. I didn't even notice that was possible. Thought it would just skip the focus. Apparently, you can watch every cutscene in the game while in focus mode. That's awesome. It's hilarious. Alright, so we found him. We found his sister. She's all messed up. And that'll be the end of this stream, or this broadcast. I did my job. I took care of the climb. Found out what happened. That guy, Pharaoh's a piece of shit.
This'll do.
And Elizabeth tried to put default protocols. He seemed to have overridden it. Got rid of most of history, blah blah blah. And after we finish him, we then had to go to Sun King and then talk to him, and then after talk to the Sun King, then had to go in Aaron's quest and then do Aaron's mini quest. Fight the Stormbird, and after we fight the Stormbird, we take on these Carja, Shadow Carjas, or abandoned Osirams. Probably join Shadow Carja. Found her, and that should be the end of this. Didn't get any like 50s, but I got 45s and 42, mostly 40s. That's it. I'm not gonna continue to fight Durval. Durval's one is longer than Aaron's one. I know that for a fact. His quest is a little longer than Aaron's one, or maybe just as long. I think it's a little longer. You have to do a lot of climbing, then you have to fight Glyn Hawks, then you have to do additional other things. You have to speak to Aaron, and then his quest will be over. Then you could continue on the rest of the quest that involves Silence and the Looming Shadow. That'll take way too long, so I end this video right now. And hopefully by the end of the game, it rewards me with at least some good 50 coils or above. If not, I'll finish that tomorrow. And if it rewards me with 50 and above, I'll strap those on and get rid of the 40s. And keep building on that fire build. Right now, I only have, for weapons, I only have my my power bow, Banuk power bow, and champion bow, and Banuk's striker bow. what I need is the adept version of this for the striker so I can increase the fire build. And what I need is and a power shot bow, so I can get a slot for this. These are the only two ones I really need: the striker bow and this bow, power shot bow. But for the uniform, I really need the adept version of the Blazon and the Ice Hunter Master. And then, as sometime later on, I'll get the Silent Hunter adept version. But the Blazon and the Ice Hunter Master are priority. So once I go back to the Banuk era in the DLC, I'll see if I can get those in the next video prior to beating the Looming Shadow. And if I can't get it, then I'll just defeat the Looming Shadow. But I probably did about a good 2 hours here on this video, and I finished Aaron's quest. I finished most of my quest. I finished the entire Forbidden West quest. And all I got now is Dervahl and the end of the game. And that'll be it. So, until next time, I guess.